There we go.
Thank you. Hey, thanks Michael.
Okay, we shall see you when you come back.
Where are we?
Entwistle. Welcome to Entwistle.
That's my guard, Michael, who recognised me, and I said, would you like to do the intro to the video? So here we are, another request stop. Welcome to Entwistle. It's a single platform. The platform, by the way, has recently, in the last year, Michael the guard told me this anyway, but also I just read it on Wikipedia, and there's a fascinating thing to see here because the station has seen various upgrades, refurbs over the year. In this section here, there's like a gate saying that when the platform was surfaced tarmac to modern standard, a dozen of the original York flagstones, it was resurfaced apart from, there's about, it says a dozen, I think there's about 20 of what they call York flagstones remain at the south end of the platform, complete with large white edge lettering, mind the step, but in a sectioned off area. That is the case, I can see that all there. But more interestingly is this area over here, which was once used to do some filming at Entwistle. So the reason why I find this area over here, looks like it could have been a car park or should have been a car park. It's clearly railway property. What there is, you can access it down that ramp there, is that at some point, like a TV director producer has obviously thought that'd be a great place to put like a sound stage and a camera rig, because then you could then shoot onto the platforms here if you place your camera there. That's exactly what they did for Max and Paddy's Road to Nowhere. So if you're a fan of Peter Kay and Phoenix Nights, and I gather, which I saw a bit of, but I never watched Max and Paddy, I gather this was a spin-off. In episode 2 of Max and Paddy Hit the Road, they came here and they used Entwistle as a filming location. Interestingly, they renamed it Middlewood Station.
Middlewood? Middlewood?
But isn't there a Middlewood Station just beyond the Hazel Green and the Buxton line? But they called this Middlewood.
Beautiful, Patrick. Breathe it in.
Beautiful, Patrick. Breathe it in.
Hang on, that can't be right. What? That were it. That were the last train.
That were it. That was the last train.
Well, what time's the next one?
Tomorrow. That's when the next one is. 0:17, except it's not. It's actually there's the 12:03 to Rochdale, and it's, yeah, you get the idea.
0713 hours in the AM, eh? What's going on?
Although in that clip, did you notice how there's a column that says 6 to 7 AM, and then to the right of it there's obviously a column that's 7 AM onwards, but they put the 7:13 in the column before 6 to 7 AM. That really, that really grates a bit of continuity there. At the station entrance, again, no timetables because of current times we're in. Times with no timetables. Timetable boards are replaced as the onward travel information. Not a lot going on. There is a beautiful historical board for Entwistle. What we've got nearby are 2 huge reservoirs with dams. You've got the Turton and Entwistle Reservoir to the west there, and that road there I think is a dam. Then you've got, I think I'm pronouncing this right, the Wayo Reservoir, which is to the south and east, and there's a dam along the south side. But at this point here, there's a footpath. Well, first of all, Crowtrees Lane, there's like a curved road that goes over the reservoir. I'm getting a shot of that. And then down here, there's a footpath which I can stand on, and there's a railway bridge, which again, the guard Michael said is beautiful. I want to get a shot of the train going across that. It's got to be done. So it says it's only 7 minutes down the way. First stop is the curved road, which may or may not be a dam, over the first reservoir. And that is impressive. So this is the Wayo Reservoir. I'll just do a 360. You can see the bit to the north of me there. I'm on this curved road that cuts right across it. If you look in from the tops on Google Maps, you can see how it just drops in, and there it is in the distance. I think an aerial shot at this point would do it justice though. Alright, so that's reservoir shot number 1. What I'm really after is if we walk down this path and we get to a footbridge across, I think, the same reservoir, so that the inlet to it and the railway bridge, going across that for shot number 2. Yikes, mud. Ah, I've just seen it. Oh, it's good. It's really good. Let's do a 360 reveal. So I've walked a little bit further south. There's this footpath across this part of the reservoir. So I was over there and to the left a minute ago. I've come down to come across this footpath here. But what you need to see is the railway viaduct. That's here. And I think there's a train due. Okay, walking back up Entwistle Hill Lane. It is a hill. I'm amused, by the way, that the fact that it's Entwistle, E-N-T whistle, that the letters E-N-T stand for ears, nose, throat, like you get E-N-T doctors if you've got like a nasal infection or something, and whistle, obviously it's not spelled exactly right, but whistle as in train whistle. I'm getting very tempted right now to put a picture of a nose and a whistle in the thumbnail of this video. We'll see. Right, we go to the pub, get a cup of tea, and get the 1317 out. So I've come back for the 1317 train. If you're ever here, look out for this stone with the letters LYR on it. It's the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway, the railway company that originally built the line here. It's lovely. Got a cup of tea, which I've already drunk, and bought a sandwich for the train ride home. 1317, Clitheroe, coming in about 7 minutes. Come for the stunning reservoirs and local walks that you can do, West Pennines. It's all lovely. It's not the least used station in the county. We've already done that, haven't we? Yeah, Hoscar is, we know that, but it does get just under 11,000 passengers per year. It's around 30 a day, and it's actually in the list of, like, if you list all the stations from like 1 down to 2,670, wherever it is the 248th least used station in the whole of Britain. That's where it falls. That's it. That is Entwistle. Come here. It is delightful and lovely. It is a request stop, and even though in the previous video where I did Pleasington and stuff, the guards on Northern actually told us then that they were stopping at all the request stops anyway, and I know from Michael on the way out that he was saying they're going to stop anyway at the moment because of the current situation. Apparently they're just stopping all request stops. I'm still going to stick my arm out because it's fun. You again.
Good afternoon.
Have we gone that way? I'm coming this way.
This is Entwistle.
For the protection of everyone, you must wear a face covering that covers your nose and mouth on board trains and at stations at all times, unless you are exempt.
And that is it. That is request stop Entwistle. It's a bit freaky. I swear there's nobody else on this train ticking off the request stops one by one. There's a link in the description to my request stop map. Shows you all the request stops in England, Wales, Scotland, Great Britain. Go have a look and we'll slowly work around them all.